Hello, this is Vince Lara in the College of Applied Health Sciences at the University of Illinois. Today I spend a few minutes with Susannah Scaroni, two-time Paralympian who's looking for a third trip to the Games in 2020 in Tokyo. All right, well, I'm speaking with Susannah Scaroni, who is a 2020 Paralympian hopeful, we'll say.
Yes.
If that sounds right to you.
Yes.
And you also competed in 2016
Yep.
in Rio, so this is your second, this will be your second Games.
Also 2012.
And wow, so this will be your
hopefully
third.
Hopefully will be the third.
Hopefully
yeah.
will be the third for you.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about where you got your start in racing.
Well, I grew up in a little tiny farming community in Eastern Washington,
Mm-hmm.
and I was fortunate enough to be close to Spokane, Washington,
Mm-hmm.
which is about an hour away. But there's an adaptive sports program for youth there, so I learned about it through Shriners Hospital, and immediately fell in love with it. So I started out on the Parasport Spokane team, and when you're kind of in that world of adaptive sports, you learn about the University of Illinois. I've been just such a powerhouse with wheelchair athletes for decades. So I applied to come here, and here I am, and I love it.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question, is that you're from the Pacific Northwest, and he ended up here. So obviously, Coach Blakeney's reputation, let's say,
Absolutely.
preceded him, and that was part of why you decided to come here.
Absolutely, yep. So I went to school a couple of years in Montana before I came here, just based on financial reasons. But the second year I was there, Coach Adam, he gave me a call and was like, "Hey, I don't know, are you still interested in coming? Because we have this other funding opportunity now." And so I was, after even 2 years of training on my own and doing my own thing, still loved racing. I had my racing chair out there with me and decided to transfer over in 2011.
That's amazing. Now we talked about you were in 2012 and 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so let's say you're one of the veterans, right, on the team? Because the team, you have people as young as 19, and
right,
then,
exactly.
So do your teammates come to you for advice, and is that mentor role something you like? Okay.
Yes and yes.
Okay.
And especially more recently, I've been realizing more and more that we have, new waves of freshmen coming in, and I'm in my third year of grad school now, and just being able to be this wealth of knowledge for a whole host of reasons, whether it's living independently at college, whether it's navigating accessible areas on campus, or I'm really passionate about nutrition, so whether it's questions about nutrition and training and not doing certain things downstairs, like being tidy, all of these experiences are things I love to share with the new athletes that come in.
Now, this being potentially your third,
Yes.
do you look ahead to 2024 already, or are you saying to yourself, this might be my last one? Especially where you are in school.
That's a good segue into that question, because I have thought about this.
Okay.
But one thing I also really love in my career is the role model aspect of it. So right now we're at a really cool part of wheelchair marathon awareness, because Abbott World Major Series has a wheelchair division now, and I can still foresee myself, continuing to push that wave of women wheelchair racers, while the next group, gets up to that point. But it's kind of sort of depends on where that is. There's a lot of women that I race with that are all within kind of the same age. And so I wouldn't want us all to stop at one time, and then all that really hard work just kind of go down a little bit.
Yeah.
So I want to see how it goes, see where the rest of the world is, and the rest of the U.S. females, and keep racing. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what are your plans? Well, you just talked a little bit about your plans, but you're training to become a registered dietitian here at Illinois.
Yes.
And so, what's after sport?
Yeah, well, that's a great question. The way I sort of foresee my career goals, I would love to be a sports dietitian with U.S. Paralympics. I think it's great to, nutrition it's a basic field, but when you can apply it and adapt it to para-athletes, I think having been one will add a really nice element to the advice I can give in the future. So I want to just try it out and see what it's like being a sports dietitian. And I haven't completely thrown out the possibility of continuing research. There's a lot of things that need to be studied in para-athletes still. So I've really enjoyed sports physiology as well as nutrition science in my grad school program so far, so I think I could see that being a possible future thing to do as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My thanks to Susannah Scaroni. This has been A Few Minutes With.